So, you're probably wondering, where is all of this stuff going with the channel? Why am I not posting Need for Speed Carbon Cops related material? Well, the short answer is I was actually further behind on recording for the series than I thought. I had a lot of the writing done a while ago. I mean, I have the entire series planned out from the Season 1 finale all the way to the Season 2 finale. That's a considerable amount of writing, and of course I had to tweak a couple of things here and there and add some things, and more importantly, flesh out some of the conflicts between characters and really make sure the characters that I introduced earlier in the series are going to be coming up more. And you're going to see that in episode 9. That will be up today. That much I can promise you, because as it is now, I've got about 12 minutes of footage, and most of the text annotations for the really long sections with the characters, it's done. So it's like I said, it's about 2 o'clock, almost 2:15 here in New York. So by the time this is uploaded, it'll probably be closer to 2:30 New York time. But in any case, you're going to see a lot of good things happening with this series. You know, now that I have a better idea with where I need to be with the footage, that I can match it up to what I have written for the story, it's going to go a little quicker. Now, obviously, at some point, I am going to have to transition to version 1.4 simply because of some of the later chases I have planned, and there's only so much I can do with art money, and that's as far as I'm going to go with hints for what's going to happen later in the series. If you pay close enough attention, you may see where things are going, or you may not. In either case, it's going to be very exciting. And I'll be honest, part of the reason why you didn't see a lot of Carbon Cops related stuff is because I realized how far behind I was early, actually. I mean, when I started doing the crossover for episode 8, I started recording for that and editing for that, and that whole process. That did not take very long, because it was very simple. I didn't have to do anything with Carbon. I just had to, record a couple chases in the run and add some good text annotations, and you're done. I didn't have to integrate that with the whole rest of the Carbon story that much. I mean, the Pelmont Police Department, and specifically the Pelmont State Police, they gained a very, very valuable driver. That's not too complicated to make that work, but, explaining Darius's web of lies and the SRU's corruption and, Unit 5, Nikki and Cross, and then 15, but that'll be a little later. Their little effort to try and come back and stem the tide just a teeny tiny bit. That's where it gets difficult. And I'll be honest, I got a little discouraged with how the series was once I realized, oh my god, I have, maybe a third of the footage I need for episode 9. Oh, this is so stupid. And the problem is, you can't think like that, because once you start doing that, it's as if you start building momentum against your final goal in your operation, and it doesn't make any sense to do that. So I just said, you know what, whatever. Let me just go through all the footage. I just last night actually, I imported a whole bunch of clips into Movie Maker, and then just saw what I needed. I saw what was there, and it's going pretty good. So episode 9 will be done today, and then I'll start recording for episode 10. Probably not tonight, but definitely over the next week. Certainly by mid-October, I should say, yeah, because it's the end of September. By mid-October, we should have Season 1 for NFS Carbon Cops all wrapped up. And I'll start recording for Season 2 around that time.